Okay, recording.
City, and this money is hoarded at the expense of resources that actually keep communities safe. As community resources to ensure better health and well-being are drained, the police become the de facto institution appointed to address all social and health issues that they are not trained or designed for. And thus the police mandate grows as a black hole feeding itself.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sush. Board members, any questions to the deputant? I see none. Thank you. Just want to clarify, is there a Michaela Better? Is that person here? No? Okay, thank you. So next up we have Samir. Samir, who? Samir. Okay. Albert? Okay, thank you.
Good morning. After the first deputation, I thought the FBI would knock the door down and hundreds of agents would be here to take new predictions and prevent the next terrorist attacks. I am not just talking to myself here. Does TPS realize they have a professional responsibility to tell the FBI to take new forewarnings? Remember, this is the service that said, "Not our catchment area," when repeatedly warned about incel, Danforth, MacArthur in 2013. Giving more money to TPS is the definition of insanity. It is the same as taking $50 million and throwing it directly into the garbage can. Give the money to a remote viewing unit. A flying squad that can future see next events will then have the resources to prevent tragedy and save innocent lives. Jane Doe was on another planet where she had her own flying car that runs on zero-point energy, and no one says anything about this. Bring in Ryerson for mediation and full disclosure. Why hasn't this happened already? The virus could have been contained to Wuhan province when I first warned about it. Why did no one activate the emergency broadcast system? Who do I warn of new threats? TPS always squanders the good information, then a blue wall of silence cover-up. Lazy Guy was charged under the Police Services Act for not properly searching for the body of Tess Ritchie, even though I directly warned she would be throttled by the accused. Why have none of the superintendents been charged for discarding the France warnings, the virus warnings, the Japan BP oil spill warnings, and the 9/11 warnings? Who is Epstein to vanish this from her report? Attempting to deprive humanity of free energy in a golden age of psi-ability. Sure is easy for Saunders and Raymer to shrug their shoulders and walk off with a pay raise and fat pension. If the property taxpayers knew the true nature of my issue, they would stop you from throwing $1 billion directly into the garbage can and squandering the future of humanity. Police should have the decency to refuse the $50 million and seed it into projects like mine. Reproducible contact with zero-point energy, 100% recovery of addicts, precognition of events. Strength test Jane Doe. That is proof of the unfoldment technique that can remove addictions. That many less addicts for the police to deal with. Charging an electric vehicle with a diesel generator does nothing to save the environment. ZPE can bring good back into the world and leave a post-generational impact. The precognition of events is already out in the open. They could have arrested MacArthur in 2013. They said they don't care. With each apology should come a defunding of their bloated budget and redistribution to new ways of thinking, such as communication and wisdom acquisition. The next steps would be to convene Ryerson for public hearings. Cross the Jane Does. Quite a few had anomalous experience. then arrange for a public demonstration. This actually saves money. The return on investment is huge. TPS will give you more painters standing by the side of the road doing nothing. That is a solid no to money for TPS. Somehow the free energy will break. Congress has already moved. What will the city do to aid this process? Do nothing and let this die out? No one benefits. Breathe some life back into it and the whole world benefits. I've timed this at 5 minutes. I would go on about the benefits of RV, but it would way exceed the 5 minutes.
Thank you for your time. Board, any questions? I see none. Thank you. Next applicant, we have virtual. Nora?
No. Can everyone hear me? Good morning, Chair and members of the board. My name is Nora Ottenhoff. I'm a resident of Toronto.